What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Unbearable Podcast. And today, I'm running through how the Bears can still make the playoffs. So we just fired Matt Eberflus. We just fired Matt Eberflus. I'm going to be a little bit hopeful. Hopefully, I think it's Thomas Johnson can bring us to the playoffs. I think that's his name. I'll not remember his name, but that's not right now. That's not what's important. I mean, what's important is that I have faith again, and we're going to go to the freaking playoffs, baby. Obviously, we need to do it at 9-8. If the number one thing we need to have happen if we're going to make the playoffs is winning out. We have to win out. That's non-negotiable. We have to win out. We have to win 14 through 18. Week 14, I'll go through the weeks. But we have to win out. That is, if we lose one game, we're out. If we lose, if we lose one game, we're out. That's just, especially against San Francisco, we can't lose that game. Yeah, we just can't lose. We cannot lose. If we lose one game, then we're out. Number two, we need all of the non-divisional winners, besides in the NFC North, because that's impossible right now, to be 8-9. So we would need Washington to be 8-9. We need Tampa Bay and New Orleans to be 8-9. Seattle, San Francisco, and Arizona to all be 8-9. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams to be 8-9. And that would be Washington, Tampa Bay, New Orleans, Seattle, San Francisco, Arizona. So as you can see right here on the screen, that's the teams we need to go 8-9. So I'll run you through the weeks. I only did the weeks that that NFC teams play. I only did the games that NFC teams play, and then I'll run you through it. First off, the Falcons game against the Chargers, this one doesn't matter. The Falcons game is against the Chargers because they're winning the division, does not matter. It doesn't matter. Same with the Seahawks. It would be nice if the Seahawks lost this game, but they can still go 8-9 with their schedule if they don't lose this game. So win or lose, that's all right. Then the Vikings and the Cardinals. Vikings need to win this game. The Vikings have to win this game for the Bears to stay alive, because looking at the rest of the Cardinals schedule, it's not the hardest. Then the Titans and the Commanders. The Commanders have also an easy schedule. Titans need to clutch up here. Please, please, please. Washington does not have the hardest schedule, so this game is a must-have. Hopefully, crossed fingers, I don't know. Then the Buccaneers, they can win this game. The Rams have to win this game because of the Saints. Oh, wait, no. Rams or Saints can win. It doesn't really matter. Prefer, I guess, the Saints win. A Rams win. But even if the Saints win this, I guess we have a tiebreaker over them. So, that's nice. Then Eagles doesn't really matter because in this, we're going to have them win the division. San Francisco, they don't even have to lose this game. So, obviously, we would have the tiebreaker over San Francisco because we beat them. So that one doesn't matter as much, but I think the Buffalo Bills are still going to handle business. The 49ers do not look as good as advertised. Then week 14, what's it called? The Detroit and Green Bay game really only matters for Detroit for the first seed. Everything else concerning the Bears, not really. Saints and Giants does not matter for us. Either way this goes, doesn't really affect us. Then Falcons, Vikings, once again, this game does not really affect us at all. Either way, in this scenario, Bears win, but I'm going to say Minnesota. Then the Buccaneers and the Raiders have to win. Don't really see any other way because the Buccaneers are facing the Panthers twice, so the Raiders have to win this game. Please, please, Raiders, win this game. You kept it close with Kansas City. Please win this game. Then the Eagles and the Panthers, this one doesn't matter at all. I guess it does for them for seeding, but whatever. Then the Arizona-Seattle game, Seattle has to win this one. Yeah, because Arizona has a tiebreaker over us since they beat us. So Seattle has to win this game. Then Buffalo and the Rams. This one doesn't really matter, but I think the Rams are going to win. Then, obviously, we have to beat the San Francisco 49ers. And Bengals, Dallas, doesn't matter. Then Week 15. Rams, 49ers. This game doesn't matter. I'm saying it's going to the 49ers, but at the end, like I said, that one doesn't matter. Then Giants, whatever. Dallas and Carolina, whatever. Then the Saints have to beat Washington. The Saints have to beat Washington. That's I'm stretching it with the games that Washington's gonna lose. Washington has a bye week this week. So week 13 they face Tennessee, and then they face I don't know, dude. The Commanders have been on a slide, so maybe that continues. I'm crossing my fingers. They have to go 8-9 because they have the tiebreaker over us because of the Hail Mary. So they have to go 8-9 and basically lose out. They have to lose this week, lose week 15, lose week 16, lose week 17, and they can win week 18. So they can win one game. One game out of the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One out of the next 5, or else we're out of the playoffs. Where was that? Week 15? Yup. Then the Cardinals, this game doesn't really matter for us. Lions, whatever. And then Chargers have to beat Tampa Bay. Eagles doesn't matter. Green Bay, this game doesn't matter for us. And then obviously we have to beat the Vikings, and Falcons and Raiders doesn't matter for us. Week 16, the Rams. Rams, Jets, doesn't matter for us. Eagles have to beat the Commanders. They have to beat the Commanders. Please. And then Falcons, Giants, doesn't matter for us. Panthers and Cardinals, doesn't matter for us. We have to beat the Lions. The Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks, that game doesn't matter. The only scenario where the Seahawks matter is if they win out. If they win out, then we're screwed. But in this scenario, if we beat them, then we're fine. It's because we're facing them in week 17. So if we beat them, we're fine. They just have to. They can't. So they're 6-5 right now. They can only win 2 games out of the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 out of the next 6. Then San Francisco, Miami, doesn't really matter. Buccaneers can win this game. It'd be better if they didn't, but they can. And then Green Bay, whatever. We're getting to the home stretch. We have to beat Seattle. Rams, Cardinals. Hey, that one can go either way. That's probably going to decide the division. Yeah, I don't think the Lions are going to lose. Then Falcons have to beat the Commanders, like I said. Giants game, that doesn't matter. Then the Buccaneers can beat the Panthers, but it'd be great if they didn't. That'd be amazing. Packers, Vikings game, doesn't matter to me. Saints game, doesn't matter. And then obviously the Eagles game, non-factor. Then week 18, Bucks have to lose. Saints have to beat the Bucks. Seattle, whatever. That game doesn't really matter for me or for the Bears. Then Commanders can win this game. That's the one game that they can win. Then Eagles, Giants, doesn't matter. Vikings, Lions, doesn't matter. We have to beat the Packers. And then the 49ers have to beat the Arizona Cardinals. So that is how the Bears can still make the playoffs. I'll put a card right here on what has to happen. So basically what has to happen is Washington can only win one game out of their next, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One out of their next 5. Tampa Bay can only win 3 out of their next 5. New Orleans can only win 4. 3 out of their, I think they already had their bye week. So they can only win 3 out of their next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 out of the next 6. New Orleans can only win 4 out of their next 6. So that's looking good. And then Seattle and Arizona can only win 2 out of their next 6. And San Francisco can only win 3 out of their next 6. And then, well, actually, these are pretty interchangeable. As long as 3 of them are 8-9 and 1 of them is 9-8, we're fine. Or they're all 8-9, doesn't matter. If they're all 8-9, better for us. But like I said, that division hopefully just remains close. It's not going to be easy. We have less than a 1% chance to make the playoffs. I feel like I make this every single year where we have like no chance to make the playoffs. But in the wise words of Dumb and Dumber, so you're telling me there's a chance. That's all we need is a chance. We're already not in the playoffs. We really can't get more out of the playoffs than we have been these past, since 2021, I think it was. It was either 2020 or 2021. The last time we made the playoffs, it was against the Saints, where Javon Mims dropped the pass. Pissed me off, but whatever. We can still do it. Have some faith. Have some hope. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And until next time, don't forget to bear down.